in Sarasota, Florida with my friend G.W. Burns. So we're in the presidential suite here. It is photo studio. So my plan today is to give you a tour of his photo studio and show you some of his work. So let me just ask you a couple of questions.
Absolutely.
All right. So how long have you been doing photography professionally?
What time is it?
About 4 minutes long.
About 20 years.
Okay, so
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
So I met Greg when he was coming to Vegas to do fitness photo shoots, and he would stay at our house back when I was married to Steve. So he and I became friends, and he's one of my long-term friendships that I really value and appreciate. So tell me something that you're most proud of in your photography,
Other than being your friend?
other than that.
Well, it's probably the toughest profession to make a living at these days, just because everybody with a cell phone is, in theory, a competitor. And she's pretty good. I mean, she's actually, with her photography skills, she's got a great eye. So, and there's so many people. There's so many people that are shooting today that just even having a studio and being able to keep going forward with my profession has been a good challenge, especially during this time with COVID being like it is. And I'm still here, you know?
Absolutely.
And that probably, with everything that's involved with my studio, I've been so fortunate to be able to work with just incredible people, you know, over the years, the best of the best in the business. And in this business, you are who you work with, you know, so for that, I'm eternally grateful for everyone that's ever stepped in front of my camera, had an influence on me inspirationally wise, whether it's another photographer, whether it's a friend. I mean, this woman has had a lot of influence on me over the years.
Yeah, so when he would come out to Vegas and I was kind of bored, you know, and he'd be doing a photo shoot, so he'd let me tag along with him and just kind of be a helper and let me style some of the shoots and pick out outfits and stuff like that. So part of this video, I'll throw some of those photos up that I got to help you on the photo shoot with and be a part of.
Yeah.
So you may know this exact number, or you may have to guess. How many of your images have you had on the front covers of magazines?
Oh my God. I'd say conservatively 60 to 80,
Yeah,
probably.
on
Yeah.
the front cover.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, the first time was a comic book, you know, and they had a contest whereby people could submit their photography with the character of the comic book, and I managed to land the cover, you know, so that was my very first printed item ever.
Awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have it at home. I should have showed it to you.
Yeah.
You know? But it's every one of my images, when I look back in retrospect, it tells a story in itself. Obviously, every picture tells a story, and I'm not Rod Stewart, but and for those people who don't know who Rod Stewart was, you know, he's kind of a big guy.
I know who he is.
Well, not all those people do. Those people are like, they're Googling right now. Who's fucking Rod Stewart, right?
You can't say that.
Oh, who's Rod Stewart?
Beep.
Beep.
I'm going to have to bleep that one out.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
all right. All good.
Well, I see that on YouTube. What? What? Because you've never heard that word ever.
Right. Okay, so now I'm just going to take you around and show you G.W. Burns' famous photo studio. All right. Stop it. Okay, so I'm at the front door of G.W. Burns' photo studio.
Hi, Bev. Welcome.
Thank you. All right, so this is what you see when you first walk in. So you've got his office here and, you know, a lot of his iconic images. So will you come and share some stories or talk about some of the outfits or images or whatever you like?
So this is the front lobby, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I have a number of images that I've shot over the years that have a special place in my heart. Probably can kind of start from left and move it over this way. This was a set that I designed with another photographer friend, or actually an artist. And we made that dress. We made it out of strips of foil that believe it or not, I've found in the trash dumpster behind.
Dumpster diving.
Dumpster diving. We're good at that. And I'm a big historian, so I like history. You're going to see a lot of that influence in my images. Obviously, you're going to see it in the studio as well. You know, everything from a World War I Prussian helmet, you know, all the way over to shots that I've done at car museums that are here. I like to tell a story in my images so that it has a little bit of a Norman Rockwell flavor to it, you know, so that it's more than just a person in front of something. And this is one that I did, obviously, at the Classic Car Museum. Just did a little kind of a twist on the car hop theme. This was an image that I did that was for the anniversary, 100th anniversary for World War I. So everything that's in there is obviously from that period of time. You know, you got the Boer War, you have a Civil War set. Now, what's kind of cool about this one was that that's the same model. So it's a composite. Every one of the people that are in that image is the same model. And I always thought that it'd be a great challenge to be able to do a whole battle scene with one person. Okay?
Yeah, it's a cool image.
So it took a while to put that one together, to be quite honest. And these are some of the more popular images that I've had over the years. Everything from kind of almost a James Bond feel, you know, to an Ice Princess type of cave situation. I did this image a few years, or actually it's been about 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just found this piranha taxidermied. And what I did is I just, once again, did a composite where I put it into the image with her and then created everything digitally after this. This was a Toronto couple that came down, wanted to do something because her nickname was Machine Gun Molly, so we did a takeoff on St. Valentine's Day Massacre, and that's her husband that's laying in the background. A little morbid. Their mom didn't like that one, but
no.
It was all good. So you see a lot more of the ones like the great Nudini, you know.
Right.
Houdini was good. But he didn't do it nude.
Right.
Nudini. Okay? There's nothing hidden on her sleeves, so to speak. But you can see a lot of the World War II memorabilia, military-wise, that I have.
And you've shot people in these outfits?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'll absolutely throw some photos up that that you've done. No, that one's a nice one. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So I shot this in the Valley of Fire, which is outside of Vegas. Incredible location, so you can obviously see that that's pretty special as far as just has the wow factor.
Absolutely.
So one of the fun parts about my studio is that a girl can come in with literally nothing, you know, and I have outfits, I have shoes, I have accessories, I have props that they can take advantage of. So this is the dressing room for the models. You can see I have a great propensity for hats.
The hats are fun.
I have more female clothes than I have my own personal clothes, so you might think I was a cross-dresser. If I ever went that route, I'd be covered.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
So it's awesome like that. But so it just gives them a chance to play dress up.
Absolutely.
All right, so GW wasn't teasing when he said he had so many different hats. I mean, you name it, and he's got it here. It's like, what look are you going for today? Yeah, it's a little girl's dress up. Yeehaw.
Nice.
A little girl's dress up paradise, or big girls. Anyway, those are fun.
Then obviously storage becomes a big issue because I have so many props. I have so many clothes. I have so many manufacturers that send me product for me to shoot. And then you can take a look at it. Kind of
everything from the clawfoot bathtub to the even more uniforms and coats and clothes, and these are all full of props. And even some of your backdrops over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always be nourished during a photo shoot. So this is my little break room that I actually have food and water and drinks.
Yep, some of these shoots I'm sure go quite a while.
They do.
Yeah.
And then you can see more of my work that's more along the lines of the fine art stuff that I've done over the years.
Yeah, a little edgy.
Local tattoo artists do a graffiti wall for me. Currently, you'll see that I have a lot of paintings that are up on this wall because this is a local artist that I'm photographing them for. So in the meantime, I've just hung them up until we get that completed.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were having fun here last night. We were doing a photo shoot for this sock company and decided to put the socks on the skeleton. So we had some pretty good giggles with this one last night.
It's fun. Of course, you've already seen the president's room probably, but here's a little bit farther away from it. These are purses that I'm shooting for a company that's local called Be Swanky, and they're awesome purses. They convert into backpacks. So
Yeah,
very high end.
we'll throw some of the photography that you've done with models carrying these purses up there.
Cool. This is kind of an interesting item. So this used to be part of the Ringling Circus. It was a clown, and in this particular act, it was a French poodle act.
Okay.
So all of the poodles were dressed in little Napoleonic uniforms,
Uh-huh.
and the trainer, this was their uniform. I like collecting old antiques. Again, history's a big part of me, and you can see over the years that anything from skis, snowshoes, even a rabbit pelt or a fox pelt, rather.
Yep, I see that.
All the way over to that.
I see your little horn of plenty over here and your ice block. He's doing something fun with that one too. I'll show you that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So right now I'm in the process of doing like a World War I bunker or trench, and you can see the start of it. This will go all the way up to the wall when I'm completed with it like that. So it's just another fun part. Again, a lot of authentic military things that I have.
Yep.
The video is going to be complete without a white wall because I shoot so much on it because it's easy to layer text over it. Most of my commercial clients like to have it shot on there. So this is obviously that, along with my fun light wall that a friend of mine built for me. It literally is 36 lights, so it throws out a whole lot of light. that
I'm
comes out.
sure.
And the cool part about it is, behind it, I can raise my garage door and I can slide them outside and even use them outside too in the parking lot, that's behind me.
Oh, cool. Like yesterday we were doing a shoot and he raised the garage door just to get some natural light in here for the photo shoot. All right, so I'm so excited that I got to share your studio with everyone and your images. I admire you so much, hanging in there as long as you have and doing this. And I'm proud of you.
Well, thank you. It's a passion, and you find other people that share the same passion, whether it's what you do, it's even in whatever that they're into. When I find people that find inspiration in something, it inspires me as well. So the domino effect is tremendous, and this woman has had a big part, at least in the last 7-8 years of my life.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, GW. Thank you for showing me around your studio.
Thank you for coming in and seeing my place.
And thank you for watching. Be sure to leave us a thumbs up, make a comment. I love getting your feedback. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. That helps me out a lot. Thanks. We'll see you next time.